EveryLift, Slavadova, Felenia. What? Yeah. I have too much roblox. Basically the equivalent of putting... There you go. It's basically the equivalent of putting your money in a fire. Okay, so I think this is the first lift. We could just take this one, but we decided to take this one first. Autos Europa 2000 is what people may say. On the inside, however, you get a 2000R, or whatever you call them. Felenia is probably, it's based in Ukraine or something. I think I've used this exact lift for. That's right. The permanently unheld Kalidanabad town. Kalidanabad town. Might notice that nope, this one's inappropriate to glitch through, so let's try this cheaper alternative. It turns out we have those iPad doors. No, they are not iPads. My god, that name sounds horrible, to be fair. iPad doors? What the fuck did I just invented? Are you fucking kidding me? iPad doors? Seriously? Here, you got a generic. By Hyundai. Oh my. There you go. Just keep the door open to block the... Apparently we... There you go. We're not trying to nudge the lift. However, nudging the lift isn't a problem if you're alone. The game uses HDadmin. I use Adonis. What are those buttons supposed to be? Shanghai Step? So basically, Soviet lift. You can also say that they are iPhone doors. However, are they Phones? No. Okay, so you can apparently open the door from the outside, which is kind of funny when you think about it. So basically the doors can be weird. As I run across the rooftops, they have a Soviet liftish something. What the fuck did it just... Oh. Yep. I think my orbit, whatever is... What's this? Has a dog cab? Libertaria, whatever. Liverberry. What? Oh. Oh, that's KMC. Fuck if I know. KM-fucking-C. Oh shit. What's this? Otis. Used to be a KMC. On the inside. On the outside, Otis 2000. Inside, Europa 2000 VR fixtures. However, I don't really think this is Europa 2000. It's just KMC modded by Otis. Read mod. Realize something. This one's the lock, this one's the door handle. And here's a modular. Rooftop running. Is this even fun? Here we have due to lifts. Vega Venus. You may think this lift is from Venus. However, you're completely wrong. Venus does not have a civilization. Venus does not transfer products to Earth. There's no way you can live in Venus. Venus is just a name for the fixtures. The fixtures are made by Vega, and it can be proven by the indicators shown here. I think I did some modifications for the indicator. and the Russian looking text, which is not Russian, are either in Ukrainian or Felenia. However, such information does not really matter that much. Such heavy lifts on roblox are done with little to no editing at all. This one is interesting. Eco elevators. Oh, I think I fucked that up. With dynamic fixtures, which I personally saw in person. I personally saw those fixtures in Kuwait and Turkey, because Dynamic is a Turkish company. So eco-efficient. As we head to the rooftop, we have a lift with mesan fixtures. I also saw such buttons in Turkey. Not in Kuwait though. What the fuck? It's Masani. Come on. Okay. We're adding town. This game took 3 days. And though I am not involved in the development of this game, the font is used for the Otis Gen 2s in Turkey. Yes, they actually do have a dot matrix indicator for the Gen 2s in Turkey. Which I don't know why they do it, but let's not just jump into conclusions. What's this, you may ask? Bootgun fixtures or EveryLift. They're both. Oh, look! Bootgun fixtures. I actually did the indicator. Or did I? I don't know about much, but I think I remember doing the dynamic indicator before. Oh my god, this is such a small lift. Button labeling is inconsistent to the floor labeling. And here we have an effortless lift. And can no more avatar items. As you all. Nope, this one does the job. No more of those click doors. Here you have the approximately pump doors. Another effortless. This time the other two buildings here, they also use effortless. Selecting 12 can be... There we go. Cab actually does look nice. Does it have the rooftop? Yeah, it does. He made the jump. Now for another effortless lift. At the other building there, also effortless. And I promise the last lift in this heavy lift, specifically, it won't be an effortless. There we go, we managed to select the first floor button. Kinda looks like a stain lift. Did you know that most of the effortless lifts here, like almost all of the effortless lifts, guess what? Guess what? They're based off SEC lifts. SEC, always better lifts. The always better lifts slogan doesn't really appear that much. SEC is based in former Yugoslavia, while effortless is kinda more based on the Eastern Europe and not Southeast Europe. Here, effortless but with a different design. Guess what? Overhead indicator. And square buttons. And different indicators. The indicator layout kinda reminds me of the Hyundai lifts. Cab is obviously the fucking same. But I don't know if OBS is liking what I'm doing or not. Now for one final jump. And no, there's no fall damage, so jumping off building is extremely trivial. Most Roblox games do not have fall damage. Some Roblox games, however, have fall damage. Games like Half-Life 1, 2 have fall damage, but in Portal 1 and 2 there's no fall damage. And here we are, an Aurora. And yes, this is the last lift of the EveryLift. When you think about it, the button design kinda reminds me of Endlift, which I used for Natwin Building 1, and probably the certainly halted production Natwin Building 2. My god, I don't know how to say it properly. It's like it's more of an in stasis and not being certainly developed on. Basically, continuing from the no full damage stuff, apparently in most FPS games there's fall damage, like Call of Duty, but some like Borderlands does not have fall damage. And about that one, I'm talking about the second pre-sequel and the third ones, because apparently the first game did have fall damage, but this isn't a video about such fall damage demonstration. It's an EveryLift, which is about lifts and shit. And fuck it, I'm bored of talking about this random bullshit. So, let me show you something. This is the new lift fixture I'm currently making right now. I mean, I already finished that. It's a Diamond Lift's modular lift fixture I made. Its premise is that it's extremely modular, you can move the shits around, and like, you're also free to make your own custom panel designs, because the panel designs I've shown in this picture are simply examples. I think it's based on the 1950s ones. Ah, fuck it. Bye, bitches.